A probate bond is an insurance policy that someone has to obtain if they are in charge of an estate. A bond is set in the amount of the estimated value of the assets plus any income that may occur. So let's say the assets are worth $1 million and there's $12,000 a year in income that's going to come into the estate. That's what the person in charge of the estate is going to control. Then they are going to be required to get an insurance policy in the amount of $1,012,000 to cover for the possibility that the person could lose, mismanage, or steal the money of the estate. And if they did that, the beneficiaries would sue the person who was in charge of the estate for doing that. And then they would include the bond, the insurance company, so that if that person didn't pay out or they didn't have assets that were sufficient to pay out for what they lost, stole, otherwise mismanaged, the insurance company will pay out to the beneficiaries what they are owed. And then the insurance company, the bond company, will turn around and immediately sue the person who was in charge of the estate to try to recover whatever they had to pay out. So why does that matter that the insurance company is going to sue them? A bonding company is not going to bond somebody. They're not going to issue an insurance policy for somebody who does not have assets of their own. Why? Because if they were to lose or steal the assets of the estate, then when the bond company tried to get reimbursed by them, they would have nothing that they could give to the bond company to pay them back. And so people who don't have good credit, people who don't have any assets in their name can't be bonded. They can't get that insurance policy because they aren't a good risk for the bond company. And so sometimes when we're trying to figure out who can be in charge of an estate, we have a person we think would be great, but when we send in their application to the bond company says, no, they can't be bonded. They have bad credit. They have foreclosure. They don't have enough assets in their own name, and we will not issue a bond to them.